on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat, welcome. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, and today I'm super excited to say that we are reacting to another request brought to you by Randy. Hi, Randy. Thank you very, very much. You know how much I appreciate you. What he requested was NF outro. So, we are, I've already said this in my last one, but we're deep into this rabbit hole with NF, and I'm super excited because we just keep going along, and it's like it's been a journey is what I'm trying to say. So typically how we do it on this channel, guys, is that we'll watch the video twice together. The first watch will have stops and pauses so I can give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as they come to me. However, if you stick around, the second watch will not have pauses. I'll play the entire video nonstop all the way through, but instead I will be looking down occasionally to take notes of what I'm seeing, either visually or instrumentally, lyrically, whatever, and then we'll talk about it after. So NF is one of those artists that I don't typically do let's say bar breakdowns or anything like that. But with NF, I do feel like you do need to put a little bit more effort into the lyricism because he always has such a strong message in each song that I've heard so far. So, outro. Yeah, 7 years ago it came out. At least this video was uploaded 7 years ago. 14 million views. So excited. It's gonna be a good one. I can tell, I can just feel it. I can just feel it. Let me go ahead and pull this up and see what outro is all about. What message you giving us today, Nate? Looks familiar. Cool TV.
I'm dedicated, the definition of dedication. Wrote this on record while I was levitating. Sitting in my room with the pen and paper, I'm innovative. They've been afraid of me since I was a second grader. I'm the kid on the playground, mama told you to never play, but there's levels of music and I'm in the elevator, going up to the top floor. Look how we elevated, but you don't know the brand by now, you better get educated. Take both of my arms, rip them out the sockets to separate them. Forgive me, yeah, I know I get animated. Don't matter, I still write a better record than yours without a hesitation. Never been more motivated, just look at all the minds I've opened and penetrated. See, I am the voice of all these kids that think things but never say them. That's why they come to my shows wearing the NF hoodies and hats low like we're carrying weapons. Put the controllers away, it's game over. I promise I'm with.
I was 1 second too early. He does that a lot, and I love that the editing in the video always matches that energy. He said a lot, man. I'm honest. I'll be honest right now. He said a whole lot of words really quickly. And I was a little distracted just by how cinematic the video started. So this might be one of those videos that I need to listen to a few times. I'm not going to go back just 5 seconds here. I got to go back at least half. But I might be doing that a lot. I hope you don't mind. I don't want to miss the message.
On the playground, mama told you to never play, but there's levels of music and I'm in the elevator, going up to the top floor. Look how we elevated, but you don't know the brand by now, you better get educated. Take both of my arms, rip them out the sockets to separate them. Forgive me, yeah, I know I get animated. Don't matter, I still write a better record than yours without a hesitation. Never been more motivated, just look
Love
at
his
all
confidence.
the minds I've opened and penetrated. See, I am the voice of all these kids that think things but never say them. That's why they come to my shows wearing the NF hoodies and hats low like we're carrying weapons. Put the controllers away, it's game over. I promise I'm way colder. The fans keep saying that they're hungry for new music.
Strings and choir came in.
Because I just made a plate for them. And I don't hear what none of y'all are saying. I just sit at the keys feeling the music. Got me thinking I'm Beethoven. The game needs a makeover. If you've been waiting, the wait's over. You ain't noticed y'all about to witness a takeover. Yeah, they're waiting on me to match the emotion that I had in the last one.
Came in.
But if I don't, they gon' tell me that I'm losing my passion. If I do, am I repeating my actions? Yeah, look, how could you leave us as massive? There ain't nothing I could write that'll match that. My biggest fear writing this record wasn't putting out trash. It was disappointing myself in the fan base. Now I want you to pitch.
He's saying a whole lot of words. And again, this video was incredible. This video, I'm looking at literally every little single thing. There's a husband and wife arguing. There was the family in masks. There's still the ambulance back there, and just the way that the not the cinematography, but like just the way that the camera is showing everybody just for a second, it's so interesting that the lyrics are going by me again. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, and I'm probably gonna do this. I don't know what's going on with me today. He's a little faster than I'm used to, maybe. I don't know. But I'm enjoying this. And I don't want to miss it.
Hats low like we're carrying weapons. Put the controllers away, it's game over. I promise I'm way colder. The fans keep saying that they're hungry for new music. Well, that's pretty convenient because I just made a plate for them. And now
there you go.
Y'all are saying I just sit
Serve
at the
it,
keys
baby.
feeling the music. Got me thinking I'm Beethoven. The game needs a makeover. If you've been waiting, the wait's over. You ain't noticed y'all about to witness a takeover.
We're about to witness it.
Emotion that I had in the last one. What if I don't? They gon' tell me that I'm losing my passion. If I do, am I repeating my actions? Yeah, look, how could you leave us as massive? There ain't nothing I could write that'll match that. My biggest fear writing this record wasn't putting out trash. It was disappointing myself in the fan base. Now I want you to picture me. I'm in a hotel rapping, crying on the floor of the bathroom, staring in the mirror of my room, handshaking, playing How Could You Leave Us through the speakers on my iPhone, trying to figure out if I'ma always feel the way that I feel, or maybe someday I can learn to be happy, or maybe I can't be, cause if the music ain't emotional enough, they gon' call me a has-been.
Wow.
Pain's always been the root of my music. If I cut it off, how am I supposed to keep growing? If I let it go, won't my whole career be in ruins? That's when I realized this whole conversation is stupid. I never cared to impress people that don't even know me. I strike what I feel, so I started a movement trying to enjoy a career, but I don't know how to do it when I spend all of my time being afraid I'ma lose. But then I figured out the reason they follow me, the reason why these fans surrounding me. It's not cause I'm a rap god, I don't need you people to bow to me. All they ever did was doubt me, now everyone's proud of me. Acknowledge me and
where are we now?
The following, I'm just teaching them something they couldn't learn in colleges. This is for the kids feeling like they live at the bottom and every day.
What did he just say about kids in college? Did he just say that he can teach us? Like he's better off being the teacher? I got distracted by the set and the way that we finally moved. I mean, I guess we're still technically in the neighborhood, but the way we finally moved from the neighborhood into the shot of a freaking plane that crashed, which was another one of his videos. Okay, all right, okay. And the ambulance, okay. That's not supposed to be his mom on the bed there. I just see a blonde woman with a cigarette, and for some reason I thought it might have been his mom. I could be way off. It could just be any random woman, but I need to hear the lyrics. Slow down. I'm slow today. I'm not sure what's going on.
Pain's always been the root of my music. If I cut it off, how am I supposed to keep growing? If I let it go, won't my whole career be in ruins? That's when I realized this whole conversation is stupid. I never cared to impress people that don't even know me. I strike what I feel, so I started a movement trying to enjoy a career, but I don't know how to do it when I spend all of my time being afraid I'ma lose. But then I figured out the reason they follow me, the reason
Don't be
why these
afraid
fans
to lose
surround
it.
me. It's not cause I'm a rap god, I don't need you people to bow to me. All they ever did was doubt me, now everyone's proud of me. Acknowledge me and not you ain't ignoring the following. I'm just teaching them something they couldn't learn in colleges. This is for the kids feeling
Teaching
like
them something you can't learn in college.
Like it's darker than Halloween. Yeah, you ain't alone out there. Look around you, we got a lot of fans in here. Couple 100,000, that's what we did last year. Listen to intro 3, trying to kill my fear. They'll get that in a minute. We about to shatter the critics. I am a savage, admit it. A lot of baggage I live in, that's why the passion is different. Really don't care if they get it. We're only 3 records in it, and this is just the beginning. I'm home.
My gosh, he's spitting right now. And I just got chills because of the way he was rapping. It's so emotional. It's so intense. I need to go back. This is so good. The transition coming out of this airplane, this crashed airplane. And then you see somebody over here sitting.
Doubting me, now everyone's proud of me. Acknowledge me and not you ain't ignoring the following. I'm just teaching them something they couldn't learn in colleges. This is for the kids feeling like they live at the bottom and every day of their lives feel like it's darker than Halloween. Yeah, you ain't alone out there. Look around you, we got a lot of fans in here.
This choir's
that's what we did last year.
incredible.
Listen to intro 3, trying to kill my fear. They'll get that in a minute. We about to shatter the critics. I am a savage, admit it. A lot of baggage I live in, that's why the passion is different. Really don't care if they get it. We're only 3 records in it, and this is just the beginning. I'm home.
Only 3 records in.
Real music, real music, real music, real music.
They push the synth in the background. Oh, you look so cool. Why do you look like a character from Kingdom Hearts right now? What's happening? What'd you just pick up? What is that? Over here's the big screen. Keys? The way his eyes are hidden right now, that was so incredible. Thank you for bearing with me with all the pauses. It's NF. It's NF, man. What do you want me to say? I get to listen to the entire thing now, nonstop, all the way through, take some notes, but I need to minimize real quick. Just a couple things. Okay. We're going to listen to the whole thing now, all the way, no stops. I'll take some notes. We'll talk about it after. Look, guys, that was so hard for me to take in everything going on for some reason. I just realized everything that we were seeing were parts of his previous videos, which were so cool. Like, I wrote down what I thought I saw. The caution tape around the body, the plane crash, the ambulance, the car crash, the family fighting. I think that's his mom on the bed. I think it's all parts of his previous videos that we've watched. And if so, that is so cool, the way that he tied it into this outro, which now makes sense. It's kind of summarizing what we've seen so far. But not only that, the song itself seemed so motivational and inspirational to me when he's talking about find your passion and don't waste your time. Interesting line that I also remember him saying was, I'll teach you more than college ever did. Because like he can teach you more about the real world, essentially, is what I'm getting from that line. What else did I write? Let me go through my notes here. Yeah, I wrote here that I like the way that he's moving through the videos and the different stages of his previous music videos. The song had always has an amazing beat. But again, when he introduces the choir and the strings into his music, it always gives me chills. I also got chills when he edited the screen to shake on the downbeat of whatever part it is, I don't know. But when it hits on the beat and then the camera shakes with, oh my gosh, there was brass in here too. It was just so enough. And I think I got the gist of the outro. It's an accumulation of everything that we've seen so far. But there were some really special lines in there. I didn't have time to write them down because I felt like he was faster in this one, and he wasn't really. I think I'm just slow today, which is very possible with the medication I'm on. But needless to say, I will be rewatching this a few times. Because I feel like there was even some moments of vulnerability when he's talking about, if I do so great on this song, do I have to be equally as great? And if not, am I a has-been? I think he said something like that. So there was a little bit of vulnerability there. This song said so much. I told you in the very beginning, he's saying a whole lot of stuff. And it's just a matter of whether I can pick it up on the first watch or not. I got some stuff. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. But visually is probably my favorite part of this video, just because it took me so long to realize that we're moving through different videos. It was so cool. It reminded me of the ambulance in Story. Wake up. The ambulance in Story, and then I saw some kid leaning against the plane on the side. Is that supposed to be enough? I don't know. Needless to say, I have a lot of questions, and I do need to rewatch it a whole bunch of times, but I've really enjoyed the cinematography of this video. I like how it seamlessly moves. It was all one take, right? It seemed like it was all one take. I'll have to watch again. I am literally just rambling and thinking out loud at this point, because this is what NF does to me. He makes you think. And I'm still piecing it together as we're talking, but I need to probably sit down and actually read the lyrics, and we'll go from there. But out of all the sets, out of all the different videos that we saw, honestly, I think my favorite one, look, I'm stuck between the caution tape body, because that was my very first time I saw NF, if I recall. Am I right? However, I also think that my mind automatically goes to the ambulance, because that story is one of those videos that made me get so immersed into the music video that I was like, no. No, I'm too immersed. So do we go with the very first one in the caution tape or the ambulance? For me, I think it has to be the ambulance. I just remember how incredibly invested I was into that video, and like in it. I was like in it, and I will never forget that feeling of just being so pulled into his music and the video that I was almost overwhelmed, but in a good way. So I think out of every video that I saw, I think I'm leaning towards the ambulance. I'm more curious to know about you guys and what your favorite visual was in this music video, the outro here from NF. I'm gonna go with the ambulance. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I know my thoughts are, I'm so sorry, they are all over the place, but it's enough, and he makes me think, and this is how I process things, especially today for some reason. Let me know your favorite part of the video visually, and we'll go from there, and let's have a conversation, yeah? If you guys enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link, as well as the Discord and the merch links in the description below, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.